here's a big one that drives me nuts about this January 6th. Why is it okay for the FBI to have agents that incite people to go into the Capitol? Why is that okay? What benefit is that for society? Like, how much influence did they have? How much rabble-rousing influence did they have? How much coercion? I mean, why is that okay?
So this is another topic that is fascinating because it hasn't gotten a ton of press. But if you go back all the way to the early 70s, the CIA and the FBI got in a lot of trouble for various things. The CIA for assassination schemes involving people like Castro, the FBI for, COINTELPRO and other programs, domestic surveillance. And they made changes after congressional hearings, the Church Committee, that basically said, the FBI, from now on, you have to have some kind of reason to be following somebody or investigating somebody. You have to have some kind of criminal predicate. And we want you mainly to be investigating cases. But after 9/11, they peeled all this back. There was a series of attorney general memos that essentially refashioned what the FBI does. And now they don't have to be doing crime fighting all the time. Now they can be doing basically 100% intelligence gathering all the time. They can be infiltrating groups for no reason at all, not to build cases, but just to get information. And so that's why they're there. They're like they're in these groups. They're posted up outside of the homes of people who they find suspicious, but they're not building cases. They're not investigating crimes. It's sort of like Minority Report, right? It's pre-crime.
Yeah,
and the public has accepted this, without much trouble.
There's a little bit of pushback from people online, and then it goes away, where there's no real repercussions. Like the Governor Whitmer case,
right?
Where there's 14 people involved in kidnapping her, and 12 of them are FBI informants,
right?
Which is fucking bonkers. And then the two guys are doing hard time. They're like, we thought it was fantasy. Like we're idiots. We didn't know. Like one of the guys literally said, I never planned on doing anything. To me, it was just fantasy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I mean,
they're morons who get talked into this. And imagine you're getting talked into this by 12 people who turn out to be informants.
Right.
That's wild.
Yeah. Yeah. And why are there so many informants, like hanging around with
fucking head of the Proud Boys.
Right.
The head of the Proud Boys was
that
an
true?
informant.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
No.
What's his name? Enrique Tarrio? Yeah, pull that up. He was a fucking informant. So this guy who is at the head of the Proud Boys, the guy who's organizing the things, he was an FBI informant.
Wow.